Welcome back, everyone. This is Where's Boar playing Timberborn. One thing I'm wondering while we're going through this is, what if I build a dam? Right? What this should do is it will allow water to go through, but we are but if I'm right, it should cause the back end here. No, no, because these are dams actually. I lied. I lied. I will want a levy. Yeah, I would want a levy for that. One thing that is unfortunate with this, however, is that no matter where I put it, a levee, I'm going to force water to flow somewhere else. So if I back up the water, right, it's going to increase, I think, level, or it might be two. And we're actually going to end up flooding the area because once it's not in the dry season, the water is already at the top. But the best bet would be to close off like this area, and then I'm going to end up losing this entire section of tree. I guess not here, but at least these tips here. Let's close all these. Go back to a regular non-dry season jump. Go ahead and zoom out and all the way over here and watch the surge of water come rushing in. Look at the land just rejuvenate as the water passes. And a bit more water, since did almost run. Actually, we're out of water right now. Thinking getting a second person to help the water pump. But what we're also doing here is that we're also extending path, so we can actually build along here too. Which, I mean, there isn't much. We do have the scrapyard here, so that's something that we can go after. And one thing that's pretty cool too, for anyone who cares about game physics and whatnot, look at the water physics right now, right? So, and I'll zoom in here just because it's nighttime. But yeah, do you see how the current over here looks like it's like speeding through as we're building the dam? Uh, I'd say that's pretty realistic, right? Because as you're narrowing the only flow, uh, you're essentially increasing the pressure. And that is actually what we're seeing here. Is there's a increased pressure, so the water is flowing quicker as it's narrowing, and the more we build, faster it should flow, and eventually it realistically won't flow over that way anymore because we would have completely closed that gap up. But yeah, so we just finished another part of the dam, and did you see that ripple? Yeah, the physics in this game is actually pretty. One thing I'm also thinking too, we might not need this last portion. Unless if I was going to go to the other side, which in this case we are not developing that way. But let's see here. We'll finish this tomorrow and see if I need to finish that last levee. One thing though is that we are actually already beginning to overflow. Which is not good. So I think that last part should be a dam. Yeah, I think that's the better approach here. So as the water overflows, it actually renders all of these parts for means I now have this section, but go ahead, field them. Have our farmers work on that. But yeah, it would not work if it's flooded. But I think once the drought hits, we should resolve it. But yeah, just so that you guys know, yes, the water physics is actually something in this game that is, I think, pretty good. Right? Like, for example, if I were to go out into, I don't know, a park or somewhere and look for a pond or a lake, and I were to draft this up and simulate it, I would realistically probably see the same thing happen, or at least some level of it. Go ahead, put our grill there. The water flooding is possible here. Demolish. Also turn it. Okay. Things are back to a reasonable level. One thing we can do to resolve that too, by getting a floodgate, so that once it reaches to a certain level, we actually adjust the floodgate so that water flows through. I think that's a little bit better on multi-level, like this one right here, where you have 2 different levels, right? So that you can have the base and you have the top. But for what we're doing, no recipe is selected. Grilled potatoes. Don't have any potatoes. Go ahead and pause that because we need potatoes to do that. Makes sense. I think we are going to approach the dry season pretty soon here. I think we might start seeing notice of it either the next day or the day after. One thing that I should keep in mind to do next time too is I have a lot of land over on this side. That's mainly dried up. We do have a scrapyard on this side here. There's a way to bring water. We can actually cultivate this land. But to do that, I think we need dynamite. Also, wouldn't be a bad idea. They're all pretty far away. What about over here? What do we have? All of our metals are pretty far away from where we're located. But what I was thinking is that I should look into ways of potentially expanding how we're growing here by the inclusion of putting in scrap metal. So in 3 days we hit the dry season. Do a quick tally. I can start making gears. What can we do with our gears? We can build a large water tank, which would take 10 of these, put into one. So we start saving space. How are our... We will start getting potatoes too. Food's looking good, water's looking good. I think we are going to have pretty decent dry season. Let's give it another day here and see where we are in terms of things. All of our potatoes come together, which means that I can start turning this on. We can start grilling potatoes. Looks like we also have a whole bunch of vacant beavers. Not really doing anything. So I can go ahead and turn on the inventor hut. Also turn on the grill. We still have two beavers who are not doing anything. But that's okay. It's a way to designate what everyone is first. There is. But awesome. We enter the drought season. I think with that, we are going to go ahead and call it a day. One thing you'll notice too is that with the semi levee and dam that we built here, our waters gets to stay around a little bit longer. So not a bad investment. This means that we can stay farming for a little bit longer, especially we're talking about a day, day and a half additional. That's a little bit more time of prep that we have, and we actually get water here too, which is actually surprising, but also really good. I'll take it. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor. Let's go ahead, take the YouTube algorithm, slap the like button. That way we are appearing on other people's recommended channels, so they get to see the same content you guys do. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. But anyways, guys, I hope that you guys have or had a wonderful day. Thank you.